Hi, my name is Dustin Kisner, and this video is going to be over a reflection of EdTech 533 using YouTube in the classroom. And the class itself is for the MET program, Masters in Educational Technology, and that's here at Boise State University, as you can see behind me. But anyway, so one of the most important things I'm taking away from this class is all of the tools in YouTube. I had actually no idea that YouTube offered for free so many tools. Just in general, video editing software that is really useful. I didn't even know you could actually upload a video just right on the website. Just hit upload and bam, there we go, start recording. I actually didn't know that. But annotations actually is one of the main tools that I've already implemented in my classroom. But my viewpoint of using YouTube in the classroom or education in general hasn't changed. So before the class, after, my viewpoint hasn't changed, and my viewpoint is that videos, YouTube, Vimeo, SchoolTube, all of those websites out there, I think that produce educational videos are a great resource for students and teachers in education. It's definitely a supplemental material that can really help a student. So instead of getting that tutor, go look it up on YouTube or Vimeo or SchoolTube, or there are several other websites out there that create educational videos. Khan Academy, of course. But anyways, so how has my teaching in general been impacted by this class? Well, directly actually. I have a website that I create and link math videos to, and I provide this resource, the website, to my students, so they have access to all of these videos that I've either found or created, and I have been collecting these for I guess a little over a year now, so I have several hundred videos in this collection. But this class, annotations, actually really was a huge tool that I've already used, and because in a math problem, for example, the quadratic formula, as you're going through it, if they don't know how to simplify a radical, well, they're going to be lost halfway through. So now, because before I would say, oh, well, hey, if you didn't understand this step, please go search for, a video of blah, blah, blah. Now I can say, hey, if you're stuck on this step right here, please refer to, the video link in the upper right-hand corner. Done. So that tool alone has been so helpful to me. But anyway, so the project that involved that was the interactive video project that we created. So that has really directly impacted my teaching already, along with several other things, but that's probably the greatest one. I'm now going to talk about three of the projects that we did in the EdTech 533 class and how they directly affect the AECT standards that need to be created for the MET program. So one of the projects that we did was the remix video, and the remix video basically connects a bunch of different videos together and is on a specific content. I chose mathematics. So I'm hitting the standards 1, 2, and 3 on this of the AECT standards. Standard 1, because it's content knowledge. I have the knowledge base of the technology to create a remix video, and I'm also hitting on ethics as well, because I'm using it appropriately, the videos appropriately from the public domain. So I'm not, using illegal videos. Or I'm using my own, which obviously I created them, so I have the rights to those. But anyways, so I'm hitting definitely standard 1, and then standard 2, I have the content pedagogy to apply it to mathematics. So in the remix video, I talk about basically, well, I open the question of, do you ever struggle with math? Do you need help? And the remix video is of people misunderstanding the content or a small misconception in mathematics, and it's kind of hits some funny videos, which is kind of fun. It kind of makes you laugh a little bit, and then in the end it's kind of like, well, here's why we have Khan Academy, here's why we can use YouTube, and just kind of says, well, use it, it's out there, it's a great resource. But anyways, and then of course the standard 3, the environment and the the learning environment that I'm creating by doing this. So that remix is pretty straightforward. I'm creating that environment from scratch. It just creates a nice flow and proves a point. You don't have to jump from video to video. You just watch it all the way through, and it links it for you. But anyways, and then the next one that I'm going to talk about is the interactive video, and this is where the annotations are created that I talked about earlier. And that basically, I talked about solving third-degree polynomials, and each step that I thought a student may need, maybe a little extra help. I said, hey, please refer to the video, link to the right or to the left, and et cetera, et cetera. So I had the main video going all the way through, and then offshoots of that helping explain specific concepts that they may need help with. So I'm hitting standard 1 because, well, I have the content knowledge to even use that technology to create the annotations or links from video to video, and of course wrapping back to the main video and until you hit the end. So I have that content knowledge to do that, and I'm using it in a very meaningful way. So I'm hitting standard 2 because it's content pedagogy. I'm hitting on the content of mathematics. I'm using it in a meaningful way to educate students. And it's a scaffolding effect, really. I'm taking away things slowly because, bam, I'm hitting that video, and I'm hoping, by the end of it, they should just be able to watch that video all the way through without going from video to video, using those links. They should be able to watch it all the way through, and just, bam, got it. But obviously, as they're going through, if they need a little extra help, watch the video helping explain a specific content area. Or concept, and bam, there you go. But anyways, and then of course 3, I'm creating that learning environment for students. I'm creating that scaffolding effect where students can basically walk through it by themselves. I don't really need to be there for them at all. They can watch it. It's completely facilitated by them. Obviously, I'm hoping they're self-motivated to actually, step up and watch the videos and recognize when they, need that extra help. But it's all laid out for them. Alright, and then the last project I'm going to talk about is the playlist I created. And the playlist basically is kind of like a step 1, 2, 3 approach. I created the playlist on solving systems of equations. So it walks through the process of solving by graphing, elimination, substitution, just 2 variable equations. So anyway, I am hitting standard 1 because, well, I possess the content knowledge through technology to even create a playlist using YouTube. So I'm hitting standard 2 because I'm applying it to, obviously, content pedagogy of in mathematics. So I'm solving systems of equations using graphing, elimination, and substitution. And I'm definitely creating an environment for learning. So this is hitting standard 3 pretty strongly because it's a fairly straightforward approach. It's follow directions. I give a description of what the student needs to do, and it's very straightforward. So anyways, yeah, just kind of a step 1, 2, 3 approach. But anyways. Hopefully you enjoyed the reflection. I had a great time in the class, and it was a lot of fun, and I definitely learned a lot. Alright, thank you.